This guide provides instructions on customizing org-wide settings in Salesforce. Settings can be customized for payments, payment schedules, payment forms, statement runs, account triggers, and dynamic documents. Navigate to the settings via the Settings tab. The Payment Settings tab allows configuration of payment and receipt options. The org currency field sets the default currency type for all currency fields, pledges, payments, etc. Setting the currency to default sets all currency fields to type of USD, with the option to convert to CAD. Setting the currency to USD sets all currency fields to type of USD, without any option to convert to CAD. Setting the currency to CAD sets all currency fields to type of CAD, with the option to convert to USD. Initiate the currency change process. The Set Payments option sets the default behavior regarding applying payments to pledges. If the Auto-Create a Pledge payment option is enabled, and a payment is created but not applied to an existing pledge, a new pledge will automatically be created and the payment will be applied to it. If the Disable Unapplied Payments option is enabled, users must manually select a pledge when creating a payment. Payments cannot be created without being applied to a specific pledge. If the Allow Unapplied Payments option is enabled, users are not required to select a pledge when creating a payment. If no pledge is selected, the payment will be saved as unapplied and no new pledge will be created. The Financial Summary Default tab setting determines which tab is automatically selected when the Financial Summary section is opened on the Donor Details page. The Default Receipt option setting determines which receipt option is automatically selected when setting a payment's receipt settings. The Send Now option sends the receipt immediately when the payment is created. Send Later marks the payment for inclusion in a future receipt batch. Do Not Send means no receipt will be issued for the payment. The Receipt from Email setting specifies the email address that will be used as the sender for all receipts. The drop-down values are controlled from the Salesforce settings. The Receipt Email Template setting determines which email template will be used when sending receipts. The drop-down options are pulled from Salesforce email templates. The default email receipt setting specifies which document template to use for email receipts. The available options in the drop-down are based on Salesforce document templates. The default print receipt setting specifies which document template to use for printed receipts. The available options in the drop-down are based on Salesforce document templates. The Show Name options in Generate Receipt setting controls whether users can choose how a donor's name appears on receipts. The Show Hebrew Date Picker setting determines whether users can view and select dates using the Hebrew calendar. Once the desired values are set, click Save to apply the settings. The Schedule Settings tab allows configuration of payment schedules and management of declined payments. When the Skip Shabbos and Yom Tov setting is enabled, any payments scheduled to be processed on a Shabbos, Yom Tov will be pushed off to run the next day. The Receipt from Email setting specifies the email address that will be used as the sender for all receipts. The drop-down values are controlled from the Salesforce settings. The Receipt Email Template setting determines which email template will be used when sending receipts. The drop-down options are pulled from Salesforce email templates. The Schedule Payment Results field is a comma-separated list of email addresses that will receive the daily summary of recurring payment results. The Send Declined Emails setting determines whether donors receive an automated email notification when their recurring payment is declined. The Receipt from Declined Payment Emails setting specifies the email address that will be used as the sender declined payment emails. The drop-down values are controlled from the Salesforce settings. The Declined Payment Email Template setting determines which email template will be used when sending a declined payment email. The drop-down options are pulled from Salesforce email templates. The Declined Payment URL field specifies the custom link sent to donors to update their payment information after a declined payment. The Schedule Theme settings define the color scheme and logo used on the declined payment form page. Payment form settings allows customization of the payment form site's page UI. A custom color theme and logo can be set and applied to the payment form site. The payment form URL sets the custom site's page URL that will be used for donors' payment links. Statement run settings allow configuration of filters and general options for statement runs at the organization level. The account email field sets which email field on the account should be used when emailing statements via a statement run. The From Email Address field specifies the email address that will be used as the sender for all statements. The account filters settings allow users to configure predefined filters, which appear as drop-down options when generating statements. The Filter Conditions section allows users to define specific account filters for statement runs. Users can specify a custom filter name, choose the account field to filter by, set the condition, e.g., equals, greater than, less than, and enter a value. Text values should be enclosed in single quotes. Multiple conditions can be added to refine the results. The Filters Logic section allows users to create custom combinations of filter conditions. Users can define a logic name, which will appear as a drop-down option during statement runs. Specify the logic expression, e.g., 1 and 2 or 3, and select a default logic. Multiple logic combinations can be created to support different filtering needs. The Pledge Filters settings function the same way as the account filters settings, but apply filters to the pledge object instead of accounts. The Document Header and Footer section allows users to upload custom header and footer files to be included on all documents generated during statement runs. Trigger settings configure specific automations that run on account creation or update to support data management and maintain data integrity. When the Set Account Name setting is enabled, account names are automatically set based on last names, first names and titles. When the Auto Create Contact setting is enabled, contacts are automatically created when an account is created, using the values entered for the husband and wife. Updates made at the account level are reflected in the related contacts, and vice versa. When the Display Wife Name in Account Name setting is enabled, the wife's name will be included in the account name. When the Cleanse Phone Numbers setting is enabled, phone numbers are automatically formatted to remove extra characters such as parentheses, dashes, and spaces. This helps maintain data consistency and prevents formatting-related issues. When the Create Hebrew Dictionary setting is enabled, each new Hebrew name entered is automatically saved as a dictionary record along with its corresponding English name. The Replace Hebrew Apostrophe setting automatically converts Hebrew apostrophes to the standard English version, ensuring consistency across fields and preventing data issues. Logicraise offers dynamic documents the ability to generate documents from any standard or custom Salesforce object. Dynamic document settings configure which objects support this feature and define the appropriate object fields to use during document generation. Adding a new row enables configuration of an additional object for document generation. Enter the API name of the object to be configured for dynamic document settings. The Related Account field specifies which field on the object is used to identify the account associated with the generated document. The Object Email field setting specifies which email fields on the object are used when generating and sending a document. Multiple fields can be listed, separated by commas. The Printed Flag field specifies which field on the object is used to indicate that the document has been printed. The Printed On field specifies which field on the object is used to record the date the document was printed. This guide covered custom Logicraise settings in Salesforce, including configuration of payment and receipt options, payment schedules, payment forms, statement runs, triggers, and dynamic documents.